retail, or earn even more by building a team? Europe's first ever network marketing company is still going strong in the 21st century, trading in the UK, Ireland and Spain, with plans for further international expansion. Clean Easy, in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Working together, growing together, stronger together. Sold next.
Hi everybody, how are we all? I thought we'd start with you all up on video so I can see you all and you can all wave at me. Hi Karen, lovely to see you on. Look at all your lovely faces. Now who's not got their camera on yet? There's Michael. Hi Michael. That beard's getting bigger, my fella. Oh, look at him with his Superman cup. Hi Summer. Oh, you've got Superman pajamas on. Fantastic. Loving it. If anyone's still not got team that are supposed to be on tonight, take a moment just to drop them a quick message and say, where are you? And I am recording. Yay! I did it without having to be reminded. So welcome to everybody. Hi to anyone that I've not said hello to yet. Hi Mariella. Oh, I think I've said hello to most of you as you've logged on. If I haven't, hello. Fantastic to see you. Right, let's get some slides up. Here we go. So I'll leave the chat box open in the corner there. So if you've got any questions and things, you can type them in there. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to all of our new team members that are on tonight. My name's Tracy. I'm the one half of Tracy and Harvey, and the better looking half. Yeah, would you all agree? Yeah, a nod. The sensible half, quiet half, definitely. Jude, why are you shaking your head at me? Harv and I have been in the business for nearly 11 years now. We actually met through Clean Easy. I joined because it was something I could work around the kids. Harvey joined because he wanted to earn some extra money around his full-time job as a manager at DHL. So both really busy in different ways, but managed to find a way to fit the business in part-time, and have been building it together for the last 11 years. My first month, I made £275. So for those of you that are just getting started, that's where we all start. Out there with our catalogues, building our customer bases. Now we've got the online side as well. So we're posting on Facebook, we're posting on Marketplace, we're posting on eBay and any other social media sites that you're using. So we're doing all of those things on a daily basis. We're talking to people about the business, people who respond to our adverts that we run, our own friends and family that we chat to about the business. Never underestimate the power of talking to your warm market. Our first lot of team members came from our warm market. You'll be amazed at how many people you already know who would love the opportunity to make an extra couple of £100 around their current job, around their current commitments. So never underestimate. You've got £1,000 a month income business just in your warm market alone, without any other advertising. It's just most people don't want to talk to their friends and family. So, work with us, work with your sponsor on how you can do that properly, because it's absolutely worth it. So fast forward a few years, Harv and I have been all over the world with Clean Easy for free on their free holidays. We've been, I can't even list the amount of places we've been to. Very recently back from Mexico. That was the last trip with them. And I know lots of you are excited about Vegas. We're going to talk about that in a moment. We've just recently, as lots of you saw, here we go, I've got it here. They've just given us £10,000. Can you see that? Oh my God. My little girl said to me, can you take that big check down the bank, mummy? Will they put that in the bank for you? I'm like, no, sweetheart, they're just going to pay it straight into my bank account from head office. And that was a choice, those of you that saw us, of £10,000 or a free mini. God, that was a tough one. That was really tough. And that's just down to the business that we've spent the last few years building. It's available to everybody. It's available to everybody. So just get stuck in. Get stuck in and learn absolutely everything that you can. So our business is really, really, really simple, and keep it simple. There are 3 main steps to your success. First, step 1 is retailing. It's generating some orders yourself. It's finding customers yourself. If you are part-time, if you've got other commitments, other jobs, kids, things that you're doing, as well as Clean Easy, then we recommend that you build up to £1,000 in orders every 4 weeks. Now, that might sound like a lot when you're new. That sounded like loads to me, but it's actually £250 a week, which is 25 customers spending a tenner, or 10 customers spending £25. In fact, if you're on the webinar tonight and you've had a £25 order since you've joined, will you just put yes in the chat box, or put your best pickup that you've had, your best single order? So 25 quid orders, £10 orders, £50 orders are commonplace. So if you're doing everything that you need to do, that we'll teach you how to do, you can see all the amounts there in the chat. Have a look through if you're new. So £250 a week is what you're aiming for, and that £1,000 in orders then will be earning you between £200 to £300 extra, which is fantastic. If you're full-time, then we recommend that you double that. Why not? And do over £2,000. Harv and I regularly do £2,000 to £3,000 a period, and we have done for the last 11 years. So that's £500 a week. And you do that using the catalogues by either knocking and presenting, and you need to get about 100 a week out, or if you're just popping them through the letterboxes, we recommend going out a couple of times a week with 200 each time and getting around 400 catalogues a week out. So again, speak to the person that's brought you into the business to make sure you've got enough catalogues, you're getting them out often enough, and please know that it's temporary. Okay, once you've got your customers, 3 to 6 months, and then you'll just be going to your regulars, and it's so worth it when you get to that stage. And it's exactly the same with the online selling. Most of our team do both. If you are just starting with online selling only, then you've got to make sure you've got really good daily habits. So posting products in your group every day, posting on Marketplace every day, sharing products across the local buy and sell groups daily, doing some weekly Facebook Lives, demoing some products. All of those sorts of things are really, really important, and daily habits. But where possible, do both. So that's your retail basics. Anyone can do that. In terms of team building, sponsoring, you need to get to a stage where you're generating around 50 inquiries a week. And we do that in lots of different ways. We've already talked about warm market. And if you haven't listened to it or read the book, you want to get your hands on a copy of 5 levels of formality. Your sponsor can help you get a CD copy of that for a couple of quid. So make sure you get your hands on that. We also put recruitment flyers out with catalogues. We put adverts out in shops. We leave business cards in shops. We advertise across Facebook groups, job sites, and we have a paid advertising campaign running every month that you can chip some of your profit into if you want to have some paid for advertising as well. And if you're doing around 50 inquiries a week, when you're new, you'll be sponsoring 1 a week. Okay, as you get better at it, as you get more consistent at it, your sponsoring numbers will be higher than that as well. So that's really easy, and we can teach you all the little skills that you need to do that. And the third step, the most important of all step, is the learning and then coaching it on. And all of you that are on the webinar tonight obviously want to learn, and I know many of you are already coaching it on. And the way that you become a really good student and then a really good teacher is by making sure that you're attending the events. So making sure you're on this webinar weekly so you can get all the updates and you can get all the little hints and tips and training. Making sure that you get along to the monthly workshop, whether that's the one that we run at our house, whether it's the 10 Steps workshop in Bristol or Yorkshire, or the one that Gavin now runs in Newcastle, and there's some others up and down the country. But you really need to plug yourself into a monthly event if you can. Find out where your most local one is. Personal development is absolutely important. So reading the books, that one that I've just mentioned, 5 Levels of Formality, a book or a CD. And you can pick the books up from lots of different places. Jude's going to talk about personal development and things with you later. Communication's key. Okay, that's two-way communication. It's not just you listening to us or you listening to me tonight. It's you coming back to us with questions. It's you feeding back how you're getting on. Your sponsor has a responsibility to help you to be successful in the business, but they can only do that if there's two-way communication. So we are here to work with you and for you, really. So ask those questions. If you've ever worked in a job and wanted a boss who, and we're not your boss, but if you ever worked in a job and wanted a boss who just listened to you, who you could talk to, you've now got one. So use them as much as possible. Do follow the system. Okay, it's really, really, really simple. And the biggest tip is just practice. The only way you get good at anything is by practice. If you want to be a great swimmer, you've got to jump in the pool and learn to swim. And if you want to be good at our business, it's really simple, but it is practice. You will feel rubbish the first time you go out doing your catalogues. You'll think you've forgotten stuff and you've forgotten to do stuff and you're writing stuff down and you'll be like, ah! Do you know what? Within a couple of days, you'll be so much better. It's exactly the same when you start doing the sponsoring and you're sending out texts and talking to people. You'll feel like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to send. But within a bit of practice, you'll be absolutely fluent. The people that I sponsor now are so different to the people that I sponsored when I joined. I used to run away and hide and send my sponsor off to talk to them. And now they can't get away. So it changes as you get more confidence. So practice, practice, practice is the key. So some shooting stars success for you. You've all been busy, haven't you? Which is absolutely fantastic. Welcome to all of our new team members that have joined in just the last week, just over a week now, which is absolutely fantastic. If you're on the webinar tonight for the first time and you're on that list, then pop a hello in the chat box. I need to have a look at the guest list and see who's on. But a warm welcome to you all. Hi, Derek. I know you're on as a guest tonight. Absolutely fantastic to have you on here. So yeah, welcome. I'm just scrolling through to see who's new. Jonathan's on. Jonathan, you only joined us recently as well, didn't you? Great to see you on here again tonight. Absolutely fantastic. So who's sponsoring all these people? Well, here you go. Here's some of them. So well done to Angie. Well done, Rosie. Well done, Sue. Well done, Jude. Well done, Mike and Kirsty. And well done, me and Harvey. Pat yourselves on the back. Absolutely fantastic. Guests have to sing a song, do they, Michael? I'll put you on loudspeaker, Michael, and you can show them how to do it. We'll scare them off. We'll scare them off. These are the orders so far from week 1. Now, I know there's more orders that have gone through this week as well, but they're not on these figures yet. They'll be on next Tuesday's webinar. But well done to everyone who's already kickstarted period 2. I know it's always a challenge after that Christmas period, isn't it? Everyone's still eaten too many mince pies and drunk too much sherry. So putting more catalogues out is a great way to burn off the Christmas calories, yeah? Running up and down the street with flyers, great way to burn off those Christmas calories. Well done, Carla. 2 new customers tonight. Your customer base is building fabulously, which is absolutely brilliant. So well done. Great to see. A big shout out there for Jay and Mike and Kirsty, who got up to the front of the room at Gavin's meeting, recognised doing over £1,000 worth of retail at the back end of last year. They're both, I know Jay regularly smashes to 2.5 grand's worth of retail. Mike and Kirsty have retailed over 6, and you retailed over £7,000, I think, Michael, in 4 weeks. So lots of great retailers there. So yeah, mega. Just the 6. Come on, Michael. Let's get a 7 in there. But fantastic to see all of you guys at the front of the room. So well done. The guy at the end there with the glasses on his head, for those of you that are new, he's called Gavin Scott. We're all part of his team. Gavin earns, he's had checks of over £43,000 a month in Clean Easy. Just looks like a normal guy, doesn't he? He hasn't got any special halo or anything on. He's a really nice guy and really passionate about helping his team, which is us. So well done to everyone who went along to Newcastle. I know we left at 6 o'clock in the morning, but it was worth it, wasn't it, guys? We had an absolutely mega day. Big shout out to Juliet, who got her first order through. That first order is the most important one. That's the evidence, isn't it? The proof that it works, which is absolutely fantastic. And massive well done to Sarah, who got her first order through for £195, which meant she qualified for her first welcome reward. So if you're new, this is your welcome rewards. Clean Easy give you free catalogues to help you when you first get started. Your first welcome reward comes when you do £150. So you want to get that as quickly as possible. So then you get 50 free catalogues. When you up that and you hit the £600 mark, get that within your first 30 days, and you get another 100 free catalogues. And then do £600 again in month 2, or as quickly as you can get to £1,200 a month. And we've had people doing that in their first 30 days. You'll get another 100 catalogues as well. So 250 catalogues up for grabs, which is mega, because you can get them out locally, you can get them out to your online customers, and it's just going to bring more income and more orders and more customers in for you. So absolutely fantastic. So if you're new, make sure you know what your dates are for when you need to achieve those by, and then work closely with your sponsor to make sure you're doing enough actions to get those in the bag. So a little bit of network news for you before we move over to some fabulous tips from Jude. Clean Easy Collections issue 2 is up for grabs. Has anyone got their order through yet and qualified for their collections catalogues? We did ours today. Jay, well done. Absolutely fantastic. So you've got until Thursday the 1st of February to get your order on, and it needs to be for £180 or more. Okay, and it needs to be in one order. It can be more than that, but if you put through 100 quid and then put through 80 quid, it won't count, okay? It's got to be one order. And the products are going to be live on our shops from the 22nd. So you have until the 1st of February, but they will send the catalogues out as soon as you qualify. So for those of us that have had our orders on today, those catalogues will be in our deliveries. So we get them sooner. That's good, yeah? So don't wait until the 1st of February. Get them as quickly as possible so you can get them out to your customers. If you don't think you're going to hit that qualification, firstly, hit yourself on the head, because you can get that qualification. But find out what you need to do to get them, because they're free. If you do need to spend your money on buying them, again, hit yourself over the head and then order them using the code at the bottom there, 100781. Write that down, Monica. That's the order code for when you want to order extra, or if you want extra packs of collections, because you get 200. We normally need some extra. So if you need to order extra packs, I believe it's £7.50 for 200, and that's your order code. So has everyone got that? Yes, yes, yes. So you're not all going to come back to me and say, what's the order code? Or how much is the order? Or when's it got to be in by? Because I've recorded it. It's there. Las Vegas. Woo! Who's excited about Las Vegas? Anyone? Anyone at all? We don't even know what we've got to do yet, do we? But we're going to do it anyway, aren't we? Yes, 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 yes. Can't wait, can't wait. So we all thought it was over, but Michael Catcar has surprised us all and announced that they have 5 places available. And it's a £10,000 holiday to Las Vegas. Amazing. And tomorrow we are going to find out exactly what we've got to do. Now, I would get, and I don't know, I genuinely don't know, because if I knew, I'd tell you, but I genuinely don't know. But I would anticipate that it's going to be based around sponsoring, because it's around business growth. So I would guess it's all about bringing new people in and helping them to do orders, which is mega, because there's so many people who are looking. So what other incentives are running at the moment, just so you all know what you've got out there, because it's not just about the money. So you've got mine and Harvey's spin the wheel incentive. So that is spun every week 1 of the new period, and we have 5 prizes up for grabs. And I have one of your prizes here, because lots of you ask me about this book, and it's a fab book called How to Make People Like You in 90 Seconds. It's a fantastic book for making instant and meaningful connections. Now, would that be useful when you're dealing with new people and dealing with lead generation? So brilliant book. So I already have a copy of that for you. And there will be other stuff too. So that's one of your incentives. And there's all the things there on the list that you can do to get onto the wheel. And remember, Harvey and I set a cheeky little sponsoring target for you today. If you can get up to 50 new team members in period 2, then we have £50 cash up for grabs. You've got to get sponsoring, guys. We're at the moment, outside of mine and Harvey's team, you're on 7. 43 to go. Come on, come on. That's a couple each. Let's go, 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 go. Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Go for it. Go for it. Kalpana's just signed one up. Way! Well done, Kalpana. That's 8. So it's 42 you need now. 42. Come on. Everyone who sponsors gets their name in the wheel to spin for 50 quid cash. I know you can do it. There's so many people out there looking. Come on, come on, come on. And you've got Clean Easy's incentive running as well. So not only can you get 50 quid from us if you sponsor 50 people, but for everyone that you sponsor between now and the end of period 4, that you help to do £600 in orders, you're going to get 50 quid for you directly straight into your bank account. And you can do that with as many people as you like. It's completely unlimited. And you can do that up to £200 per person for every 600 quid in orders they do. Get on. It's a massive, I've never seen an incentive like this before. I've never, ever, ever seen this incentive. So you can add a few £100s onto your check every month. Not only that, your team is going to grow and your income is going to grow as well. Who's actually really going for this incentive? Do we have anyone on here that's really pushing for that? That really wants to use that to motivate and to grow their team over the next 3-4 months? Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I'm going to see some brilliant sponsoring numbers coming through from you guys, yeah? Excellent. So we did lead generation, didn't we, on last week's webinar? Did we do it on last week's? Oh, no, I did it at the opportunity meeting, didn't I? Maybe we'll have to cover that next week then. So lead generation, so you all know what to do to get all your inquiries in. Anyone else going for it? Michael, Jude, Jay, Kalpana? Anyone else? Just you guys? Okay, mega, go for it. I thought some more of you might have been going for that. Marielle is going for it, yay! Oh, Angie's going for it as well, brilliant, brilliant. Monica, are you going for it? I bet Danielle's going for that as well. Hey, excellent, excellent. Go for it, go for it. Okay, so that's all the up-to-date news. That's all the incentives just for the moment. What I'm going to do now is hand you over to one of our fab gold distributors in the business. Jude's going to share her story so far with you and inspire you with what she's done and what she's achieved so far. And then she's going to share her top tips to success with you, and they're absolutely brilliant. So give me a moment and I'll hand over to the fabulous Jude.
Hi everybody, can you hear me okay? Right, I'm just going to share my screen. When I can find it. There we go. Okay, so hi everyone, I'm Jude. When I started my journey just over 2 years ago, I'd been in the same job for 14 years. As a finance manager, I didn't feel appreciated and the money was running out before the end of the month. I was sat in an office surrounded by glass, which I could be in all day and not see a soul. It had been a lovely company, but things had changed so much and the new people coming in, to be honest, weren't very pleasant. It was really depressing. When my dad died 5 years ago, it hit me really hard, and it also made me look at my life. I didn't want to have to work full time just to make ends meet. I wanted to have time to spend with my family, my 2 boys and my beautiful granddaughter. And Mum's getting to the age now where she's starting to need a bit of help. I spotted Tracy's advert one day on Facebook, and before I had really thought about it, I'd filled in all my details. She sent me the videos and we managed to talk that afternoon. What I saw and heard really excited me, and my normal me would have signed up straight away. But I heard that little voice in my head saying, don't jump in too quickly. So I gave myself 24 hours to think about it and still came to the same conclusion. This would give me the extra bit of cash that I needed to treat the family or pay off some debt. So I signed up for the online package. I didn't really know then just what I had jumped into. The help and support straight away from Tracy and Harvey was just absolutely amazing. And I very quickly felt as if I had made new friends. I had a great first month and got all my incentives and reached my 10% level and got a bonus cheque of £222, which felt absolutely amazing, especially when Tracy asked me up at my first workshop in Bristol. In March 2016, I was made redundant. Some of you might be thinking, oh no. But as far as I was concerned, it was the best thing that could have happened. I can now concentrate on my business and have extra time with the family that I wanted. I worked hard putting catalogues out and I've now built a fabulous customer base, both online and with catalogues. It's great getting out and meeting people and making new friends. So I'm growing my team and have fabulous people joining me who are as excited about the business as I am. It was so wonderful meeting some of them at the at the last showcase. I just love helping them to build their team and build their dreams. In October 2017, my team went gold, which meant that we're doing £9,000 of sales for the period. I'm so proud of all of them and the way they all pulled together. 2017 has been a bit of a tough year with the warehouse move, but now that's all behind us. And I'm looking forward to a fabulous 2018 and seeing some of my team go gold. It's going to be so exciting, just can't wait. I can honestly say I'm happier now than I have been for a very long time. I'm here for my family, which is just where I need to be. I have my beautiful little granddaughter Isabel, who's come to stay with me on Thursday for a few days. She likes to come out with Grandma whilst I look after my customer base, and then we go and do something nice for her. So what next? Just keep concentrating on my business, grow my fabulous team, and helping them to get to the level where they want to be. So what would my tips for success be? Communication. Make yourself accountable for checking in with your sponsor daily to start with, so that we can give you all the help and support that you need. Your sponsor's job is to support you. Their business is built on your success too, so they are all highly motivated to help you. You're not bothering them, and there are no silly questions. We have all asked them. The more you ask, the quicker you learn, the more you get paid. Attend events, workshops, and make sure you diary in the times for the webinars. They're just so important to help you grow your business. Lots of great recognition, life stories, and training. You wouldn't start a university course to be a doctor and then decide after filling in your application that you can practice as a doctor now without going to a class. It's the same with our business. But the great news is you can still earn money while you're learning. Be an excellent student and plug into everything on offer. Personal development. Read as much as you can. There are some great books out there to boost your confidence and teach you how to work MLM. Also YouTube people such as Dave O'Connor, Jim Rohn and Tony Robbins. In our 10 Steps to Success workbook, we have a list of recommended books to get you started. You can buy them secondhand from Amazon, borrow from your local library, or buy them new. Your sponsor may also have a copy that you can borrow. My favourite book when I started was Go Pro by Eric Rohr. It goes through the 7 steps to becoming a network marketing professional, and it gave me a really good knowledge in all sides of the business, and really helped me to start growing my business. Be consistent and persistent. Make sure you do your posts every day and follow-ups if you're recruiting. Be really consistent and persistent with building your catalogue customer base. It's a huge income producing asset. I now have around 700 customers and regularly do over £2,000 of orders every 4 weeks, just from my customer base. Stick with it, it really does pay off. What you do today will follow you into your future and pay you forever. Know your why. It is this that gets you up in the morning and do what you need to do to grow you an amazing business. My why is my granddaughter. I want to be able to give her and do things with her that I couldn't necessarily do with my boys when they were her age. And of course, take them along with me as well. Set goals. Daily, weekly, monthly. And in 5 years' time, both business and personal. Where do you want your business to be? What do you want to do in your life? A great book here is Jim Rohn, 7 Strategies. Jim helps you write out your goals and then to plan them, baby steps to achieve them. Do a visual goal board, something that you can look at every day, and share your goals with your sponsor so that they can help you and plan and track that sort of all the way. I've just read this again recently at the beginning of the year to sort of get me back on track for this year, and thoroughly enjoyed it again. And make sure that you celebrate success, both yours and especially your team's. Everyone likes to be made to feel special, and all the little steps forward lead to a fabulous business. In the Shooting Stars, we have heaps of success, from new people just starting out and picking up their welcome rewards, gaining their first cash bonuses on the ladder of success, new gold distributors going across the stage in front of thousands, team going on 3 5-star holidays all around the world, and seeing Tracy and Harvey just 2 weeks ago on stage choosing between a brand new Mini and £10,000. That was just amazing. This business is amazing. So thanks for listening, and I'll now pass you back to Tracy. Thank you.
Hey, that was absolutely fantastic, Jude. I'll leave everyone's pictures up so you can see everybody clapping on screen and giving you a big thumbs up. Can you all hear me okay, by the way? Yeah, excellent. That was absolutely brilliant. Great tips, Jude. Well done. Absolutely thrilled. Right, let's bring the slides back up. There we go. So, a couple of hot tips for you, if I can, before we watch a fab little video. Internet specials. Okay, now you get internet specials sent out weekly. Are you using those internet specials to your advantage, or are you just ignoring the emails? What I recommend you do, and if anyone else has got any tips of what they do with the internet specials, please put them in the chat box so other people can see them. What I suggest is that you send them out on Messenger to your online customers. You know how we talk about building your online customer base and messaging your online customers monthly to ask if there's anything they want, sending them the catalogue link, those sorts of things. Well, what about sending them a weekly message once you've edited the internet specials with the internet specials on, just letting them know that these have just become available and you wanted to give them priority ordering before they sold out. What about something like that? Is anyone doing that, or is that something that you could do? Yeah, make a collage and print for catalogue customers. Brilliant. Yeah, definitely, Kalpana. That's something you can do. Do yourself a little collage poster and print those off and pop those in with your catalogues. Fantastic. Send them out on WhatsApp as well. So any leads, any friends and family, any contacts that you're talking to on WhatsApp, what about sending out the internet specials to them to let them know the types of products that we have? Those of you that have got contact managers, you can send out picture images to those on your contact manager, again, giving them priority ordering, letting them know about the sorts of special offers that we have. Would they be interested in selling these sorts of products? So you get new ones out every week. So if anyone else has got any other ideas, then do share them. But I really think we could maximise those internet specials a lot more than we currently do. So certainly with getting them out to you online customers and that as well. And then the other hot tip I'd say is Facebook Marketplace. Who's using Marketplace? I've just started to use that after chatting with Nicole Kaywood, who many of you will know has built a humongous business on Facebook, advertising and posting on Facebook. And brilliant, Mariella. Do you get a lot of sales through Marketplace, Mariella? Be interesting to find out what everyone else is doing. Period 13, Nicole and Rich retailed over £9,000 worth of orders in 4 weeks. 7 grand of that came from Marketplace. Marketplace is local, so you can set your catchment area. It's great to be working locally because you can meet those customers. You can offer free delivery. If you do free delivery, they can come and collect from you. So it gives you that opportunity to really build up your customer relationship. You can then add those customers to your local catalogue drops if you're doing catalogues as well. You can add those customers to your selling group as well, so they get to see different things that way. What Nicole recommended, and what she does with her team, when you're posting on Marketplace, it gives you the option to tag in other local groups that you're in. Now, she only does that with around 3 products a day on Marketplace, because if you do it too much, you don't get enough interaction in the other groups, and then it will lead to you picking up restrictions because you're only posting and you're not interacting in the groups. So she does that with around 3 products across 10 groups, but you can post a lot more products if you're just posting to Marketplace. So yeah, it's really good for your products. Be careful if you're using it for recruiting, because they will clamp down on recruiting posts, because it is supposed to just be for products. But obviously you've got all your other groups that you can use for recruiting as well. So if you're not doing marketplace yet, then add that into your mix. Get your new people doing that. I think it's a really good thing for new people to do while they're building up their Facebook brownie points, if you like, as well. You know, if they don't use Facebook a huge amount, if they suddenly start advertising across loads and loads of groups and posting, it may lead to them picking up Facebook jail restrictions. So if they're doing a mix of marketplace as well, it will build up their Facebook presence. So who's going to have a go at marketplace that isn't using it yet? Excellent, Carla. Fab. Oh, Angie, fab. Brilliant. Do feedback how it's going as well, if you're, you know, picking up any orders. I think it's something that just takes a bit of time to build up. So excellent, Sue. Brilliant. Oh, excellent. Let's see what feedback we get from all of that then. Right, we're going to take 9 minutes now, 9 minutes to watch and to rewatch a fantastic training by Clare Kinsella. I know lots of us saw this at the beginning of January when we were at the ICC. I haven't had a chance to rewatch them yet, and I was watching Clare's last night, and it's so powerful. Clare and Chris won the exec trophy. They've built a humongous business. They've, you know, Clare works full time. She owns a couple of salons. Chris has given up work now. They've got a couple of kids. They're busy, busy, busy people. So I want you just to take a few minutes, grab your notepad and pens, and just listen to Clare's story and jot down the hints and tips that she shares. And I'll come back to you at the end and wrap up with up and coming events.
A time comes in your life when you finally just get it. When in the midst of all your fears and insanity, you stop dead in your tracks, and somewhere the voice inside your head cries out, enough. This moment is your turning point that leads you to success and happiness. This is what happened with me and Chris. We had that turning point where we finally realised what we had in our hands, and things just started to change. You see, we've been in Clean Easy for 5 years this year, but we didn't get off to a fast start. In fact, we were in the business for 4 months before we hit 10% and 2 years before we hit gold. So never give up. For us, what started to lead us towards that turning point was sat in this room at the January Showcase 2015. There was a couple of reasons for that. One was because K-Life was launched, and we could see a massive opportunity with that and the online side to the business. But there'd also been a second part criteria to the destination of Jamaica. There was a below gold league table, and we were number 3. We couldn't believe our eyes by this. We were so very excited. We'd saw people, you know, winning these trips, but I don't think we ever really thought it was something that we were capable of doing. This was now within our reach, and it got our business moving. We worked really, really hard, day and night, pushed, and we did go on to qualify for Jamaica, which was the most amazing experience. But I don't think we ever fully understood the impact that qualifying for this trip was going to have on our business and our life. You see, it all became about the way Jamaica made us feel that changed everything for us. You see, there was lots of mixed emotions around Jamaica. There was a real sense of pride and success that we'd achieved that. It'd give us a taste of a lifestyle that we now never ever wanted to give up. But there was also a massive feeling of failure. You see, Jamaica was our goal, it was what we were pushing for, and when we got it, we stopped doing what we'd done to get us there in the first place, and our business very quickly spiralled downwards. In fact, when we were in Jamaica, it was end of period, and our team turnover was only £500, it wasn't even 10%. This did hit us hard. We were very embarrassed by this. We felt like failures, and we felt like we didn't deserve to be on the trip. But despite that, and how hard that was to take, it was actually the best thing that ever happened to us, because it made us come back more stronger and more determined than ever before. Sometimes you have to hit rock bottom to be able to bounce back, and that is what happened to me and Chris. Some of you may have experienced similar things. You may have lost team members. Your business might have gone back a bit, but we all have a choice, don't we? We have that choice to either quit or to come back fighting. We decided to come back fighting, and it was the best decision we ever made. We learned so much from it, this being the first thing. Success, it's never owned. It's only ever rented, and the rent is due every single day. We learned that the hard way with Jamaica, and we'll never take our foot off the pedal like that again. We come home from Jamaica with a fire lit inside of us that's been driving our business ever since. We got back, and within 3 months, from a £500 team turnover, we were a gold business turning over £9,000. We've qualified for every single destination. Every destination that's been available to us since. We've been to Paris, we've been to Madrid, Mexico, India, Jamaica, and we also just got Krakow and Las Vegas. We went on to get a £1,500 bonus for holding our pin. We won the 30-30 mini challenge. We moved up the sales plan 3 places to Silver Executive. We were the Vision Group Distributors of the Year last year. We won the Challenge Cup trophy, and we've just won the Executive Cup trophy. And earlier in the year, we got a £10,000 cash bonus, which paid for a surprise family holiday to Disneyland, Florida for our kids. But our biggest accomplishment, the thing we're more proud of more than anything else, is the amazing team that we're building. We believe that we have the best team. We have some amazing people who inspire us in their own individual ways on a regular basis, and we couldn't be more proud. The success is filtering through our team. It's not just us winning the trips and the trophies and the cars and the money. Our team are too. You know, that is what is important to us, and that's what we'll always, compare our success to. Winning the Challenge Cup trophy and the Executive Cup trophy were massive goals of ours, and we were so proud to achieve them. But I can't tell you, standing on this stage today and receiving that trophy next to Rachel and James receiving their trophy has just blown us away. We've never been more excited about our business and our future in cleaning as we are right now. Now, lots of people often ask us, how have you done what you've done? What's your secret? How do you work your business? And when I tell them, they look at us a little bit disappointed because we don't have a secret selling system or a secret recruiting tool. We just do what we're all taught to do. We sell some stuff, we share a great idea, we teach that on, and we work damn hard at what we do. This business is our life, it's our passion, it's our future, and I would rather work 16 hours a day on my future for myself than 8 hours a day for a boss any day. But we do have some tips as to what I believe has definitely helped us along the way, and the first one being this: the little things, they do matter. Too many people are trying to find a big secret that's going to change the business instead of doing what they're taught to do. We was in the early days as well. And it was only when we finally understood that the little things consistently done on a daily basis compound over time and make the biggest difference of all. So learn to master the mundane. The things that you think don't matter, they do matter. And if your sponsor gives you a step-by-step guide, you follow it step by step. Don't leave things out because you think that bit doesn't matter or you make assumptions and prejudge people. Just follow the system and the compound effect will kick in. My next tip is you've got to create some excitement in your business. You have to be the one to create the buzz and the energy that's going to drive your team to 2018. It has to come from you. My next tip, I think, is my favourite tip of all. Never underestimate the power of coffee and wine. You have to build friendships with your team, relationships, have that bond, and have some fun in and around the business, because the team that plays together stays together, and our lot sure know how to do that. You need to become the person that people look up to. This business is not like the job world. We're not anyone's boss. We can't sack them, we can't take the bonus off them, we can't tell them what to do and just expect them to do it. We are leading a volunteer army, and the only way we can do that is through influence. We've got to inspire people to want to do as you do. So lead the way, show the way, but remember that not everybody listens to what you say, but they'll always watch what you do. And 9 times out of 10, they'll pick up on your bad habits before they pick up on your good ones. So make sure you're portraying yourself the right way at all times. I very often hear people say, I don't care what anyone thinks about me. But in this business, you really need to care what people think about you, because if you want people to join you, and you want people to follow you, then they have to like what they see, don't they? So be true to yourself, do the right thing, you know, work hard, be a good person. You know, I've learnt so much about becoming a good person from my husband, Chris. I have genuinely ever known anyone to go out of the way, regardless of the impact to himself, to do the right thing. You know, he really believes that you get back in life what you give, and I think we can all learn from that. You know, over the last 6 months, we've seen so many people step up to the plate and help people that have needed it the most. And that's something that we have to carry on doing. You know, we are stronger together, and I think that's something that we need to carry on through 2018 and forever, not just when times are down. So my next tip, your smile is your logo. Your personality is your business card. The way you leave others feeling after being around you is your trademark. And I think that's something that we all need to think about and consider. You know, what type of person are you to be around? You know, are you an uplifting person or are you a drainer? Do you make people feel good about themselves? You know, if you have the power to make anyone feel good about themselves, then do it, because we all need more of that, don't we? So, 2018, we've already decided it's going to be our best year yet. Who else has decided that 2018 is going to be their best year? Who is going to throw everything that they've got into making sure 2018 is their best year? And who would like to go and show a few people what Clean Easy is really made of? So why not let today be your turning point? Why not let today be the day that you decide enough is enough? And let's go out there together as Team Clean Easy. Let's bounce back higher than we've ever bounced before. And let's go make 2018 the best year this company's ever seen. Thank you.
So how was that to watch again, Shooting Stars? Fantastic, yeah? Did you hear loads of things this time that you'd forgotten from the showcase? I know I did, yeah. So watch it a second time, third time. Go back and watch. If you go onto the Clean Easy HQ channel on YouTube, you can go back and watch all of the previous showcases. Go and watch some of the ones from before you joined. Because what you get when you're watching those is a huge amount of passion and dedication and commitment and consistency and just love for what it is that they're doing, and they do it with everything that they've got. It's not about the time that you can put into it, it's what you do with the time that you have, the passion and the dedication and the commitment that you put in those hours that you've got available each week. It can make a huge difference. So I'm thrilled that you all enjoyed seeing that again. What Phil, you know, write in the chat box for me, what did you take from that? What do you get from watching Claire, watching her again at the showcase? For me, what stands really clear for me is that it's mastering the mundane, and by that she means it's making sure you're religiously putting your catalogues out. It's making sure you've got your catalogues turned, which is what I'm going to be doing when I finish on the webinar. I've got an hour of book turning to do before I hit bed tonight. It's making sure you're doing those things. It's making sure you're doing your postings, your Facebook ads, talking to your customers, staying in daily touch with your team, all the little things. Yeah, Monica, the small things really matter. It's all those little things that we do every day that don't take a lot of time, but if you start missing them out, if you stop speaking to your team every day, if you stop, well, I won't do any Facebook posting today, I'm not going to put anything in the groups today, I'm not going to check the Facebook team group today and make sure I'm up to date with everything, or I'm not going to read this week's EWB, all that, I'm not going to log on to tonight's webinar, I don't feel like it, or I'm not going to go to the recruitment night, or I'm not driving to go to the workshop this month, it's too far. The compound effect of not doing those things will blow you out the water. Will blow you out. You won't be here 6 months from now. You won't be here 3 months from now. You won't be here a year from now. But if you commit to those little things, just doing those little things every day, you will be. And that'll be you up on that stage a year from now, 2 years from now, sharing your story, having what you want from the business. So that's what I took from it. hugely, hugely powerful. I'm just reading through some of your messages here now. So yeah, a lot of you have said persistence, consistency, absolutely, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, fantastic. Taking control of your day, Jay, absolutely. Not letting the day control you. And one of the ways that Harvey and I manage that, taking control of our day, because you can imagine with our kids and the dog, and it's pretty nuts in our house. Yeah, you've been to our house. The way that we control our day is we always start it and finish it in the right way. We do what Darren Hardy calls, we bookend our day. So we start our day with half an hour of reading. And if that means we have to get up half hour early to get that in, we always start our day with our reading time, our meditation blueprint time. I always take my big backside off to the gym for 45 minutes to an hour. If I start my day that way, I have much better control over my day. Whereas if you start your day out of the wrong side of the bed, and it's a knock-on effect, isn't it? So that's really, really important. Yeah, Kalpana, enough is enough. Yes, enough is enough. Definitely. Today, you know, this business is really forgiving. You can decide today, right now, to just be a better you, to just give more commitment to your business, to just write a list of what your key money making activities are and commit to doing them every day. You can do that any day. Today is a really good day to do that. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Yeah, Monica, the small things do matter. Yeah, Danielle, definitely keep doing the do. Yeah, it is. It's that absolute consistency. Michael, follow the system, compound effect. Yeah, it is. Little things again and again, and persistence. Yeah, get up an hour earlier, Carly. Yeah, you know, we used to do that. But now, you know, I would never have, if you'd asked me a few years ago, would you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning through choice, I would have laughed my head off, because I don't like 6 o'clock in the morning. But I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning now because I want to get my reading in, and I'm in the gym before 7 a.m. in the morning. Nuts, I know, but that's what's built our business. Habits are absolutely key. Daily to-do lists. Sue, glad the matchsticks. Yeah, just imagine what you'd have missed, Sue, if you'd made excuses and not been on. You miss so much. It's not the same watching the recording. So brilliant, brilliant. Jill's ordered a planner. Brilliant. Yeah, Jude, you bookend your day. Yeah, we do know when you haven't. Michael, 6 a.m. Wish I could lie in. Kalpana, yeah, you're back from your run as well. Excellent. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Right, couple of quick events for you, then I'll let you all go. For those of you that are at the 15% level and above, I hope you've got our next leadership meeting in your diaries. Wednesday the 31st of Jan, 7 o'clock, our house. We're going to be looking at all the targets you set last month and seeing what steps you've made towards those already. Do any ass kicking that needs doing, and cheering on for those that need cheering on. So bring your planners with you. We're going to update on the social events that we've got planned for the next couple. We've got plans to see where we're up to with those, and we're going to be having a look at the sponsoring as well, and making sure that you're all firing on all cylinders. If you want to come along and find out what we talk about, your goal is to get to 15% as quickly as possible, and then you can come too. And we eat cake. We do. Awesome, Jude. So you need to come along. And also, quick heads up on our next opportunity meeting. I know it's not local for all of you, but if it is within an hour or two, you won't want to miss this. So at our next meeting, we've got the fabulous Rob Foster coming to spend the evening with us. And Rob earns £1,000 a day in Clean Easy. Now, spaces will be limited, and it is going to be a case of just turn up on the night. So it may be standing room only. We weren't far off standing room only last month. Valentine's, yes, I may have chocolates for you. Yeah, who else would you want to come and spend Valentine's Day with me? Don't you? Of course you do. And Rob Foster, why would you not? Yes, Danielle Door, yes please, darling. Oh, you're going to be taking loads of pennies for the raffle on the door. Angie, your 1 year anniversary. Are you coming? Hopefully you're off and you can come. Oh, brilliant. Yes, Rosie, get your lift booked. Oh, awesome. Oh, we'll have to have cake then, Angie. Any excuse. Jay, anyone would like to give you roses? I'm sure Michael will come and bring us all us girlies chocolates, won't you, Michael? He'll bring chocolates for us all, I'm sure. And a couple of other quick dates for your diaries there. Get your company events in your diaries. So you've got the summer one at Cheltenham Racecourse. There's your order code. Saturday the 2nd of June. And then I think it'll be great if we organised a meal afterwards for those that want to hang around. We'll see if we can book somewhere we can all go and get some dinner at the end of it, yeah? While we've got everyone there, I think that'd be fab. So I'll look into that. We've got a little bit of time, but we'll do some food as well for anyone that wants to hang around after. And then, of course, 1st of September, we've got the Christmas showcase and the gala dinner. Gala dinner is amazing. To those of you that haven't been before, tickets are normally £55 for the gala dinner, but you get one hell of an experience. Not only do you get a gorgeous 3-course dinner with wine and you're going to get entertainment, live entertainment, disco and dancing till 2 in the morning. You get all of us being absolutely ridiculous, celebrating everyone's success. Jude will be dancing on the tables. Michael and Harvey will be break dancing across the dance floor, knocking everyone flying. We'll end up going down the road and having a greasy kebab about 3 o'clock in the morning from Kebabish. And then we all stay over. Once that happened, Michael, we're never going to forget it. I will lose my shoes somewhere and probably my marbles too. But you don't want to miss it. We all get booked up. We all sit together around a load of tables, and then we all book into some hotels in Birmingham. Make a weekend of it, guys. You put a bit of money away every month from now, so you've got the money to pay for it. It's so worth it. You get a chance to dress up and just look gorgeous, feel gorgeous or handsome, and just come and play out with us. It's great fun, great fun. So if you haven't been to you get to wear a dress, Jude. I thought that was Michael then. Michael can wear a dress too. That could be interesting. But if you haven't been to one of the company events yet, then you'll get either one of those free, depending on which one you come to. Come to both, yeah, don't miss them. Don't miss them. We'll see you here next Tuesday, the 30th of Jan. I'll cover, or Harvey will cover, old school lead generation, if that'll be useful for you, so that you've all got all the rods in the pond and know what you're doing. We've got, I haven't put it on here, but we've got our workshop at home coming up on the 10th of February, and we're going to cover the retail basics, retail excellent. We're going to do all the catalogue retail excellent hints and tips for you. We're going to cover the new WhatsApping, texting, recruitment system, so you're all really comfortable with that. We're going to do that at the workshop, because then we can individually work with you and answer questions and just do more detailed work than what we can on the webinar. So get that one in your diaries. And I don't know what food theme we're doing yet, so we're open to suggestions. Stick them in the chat box. But it's all going to be good fun, guys. That's me. Have a fantastic evening for those of you that are now going off to turn catalogues. I am too. Have a cracking week, and I will see you all soon. Good night.